Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. You've had a wonderful start of the week. All excited for Game Week 12, which is around the corner, coming on Saturday. So today I'm going to be taking you through a wildcard draft. Not necessarily using my wildcard, but it's just trying to help people out there who are struggling with their wildcard with some of my thoughts, and I hope it will help you in making your final decisions. Also, before I start, I would like to thank all of you for the support on the channel. It has really been incredible for the last couple of weeks, and I hope it continues. And if you like the video, make sure you drop a like also. It really appreciate it. Aiming for only 10 likes on the video, and I'll be very happy. So I'm going to be going through my wildcard here and my thoughts, my template, what I've been thinking of doing if I plan on using the wildcard. So in goal we have Foster, who I think is the cheapest playing goalkeeper. So I think if you want a backup keeper, you can go for him, or you can go for someone like Steele. Let's say your keeper is Sanchez, you can go for the backup keeper of the team. So like Ramsdale, you can have Leno if you want, which is usually also ideal. So in case Sanchez now picked up a red card, so he's going to miss the next game. So if you have Steele, who also plays for Brighton, I think you're in a good spot. You don't have to change anything in the goalkeeping. So I think for goalkeepers, it's usually a hit and miss. So if you just choose to stay with Sanchez and play Foster, you never know. Foster saved a penalty against Arsenal. He might save a penalty against United and pick up big points. And also, so there's also, if you want to change Sanchez to another keeper, you can go for Guaita from Crystal Palace, McCarthy from Southampton, also Ramsdale from Arsenal, who are also good options. But I think if I still had Sanchez, I'll most probably keep him. Or you have the 0.1 million, I think you can go for Guaita. And then to the defense, when you're picking up the defense for your wildcard, it's advisable to go for left backs and right backs, right wing backs, left wing backs, who are attacking, so they can be able to give you attacking returns, and also if they keep a clean sheet, they can give you the defending returns, which is usually ideal. So you have Cancelo, Reece James, Livramento, Trent, and Johnson. So for someone like Johnson, it's up to you. You can pick any 4 million defender you want there. The reason I've gone for Johnson is because he's been playing the last couple of games for West Ham. You can also go for Simikas. How that Robertson picked up a hamstring injury. I don't know how long he'll be out, but Simikas can come in if you need the few extra cash. You can drop one of your defenders down and pick up Simikas and boost someone else in your team, which is also not a bad idea. So for Reece James, it's up to you, Reece James, or you can go for Chilwell. That is up to you. If you have the funds, you pick, but I will argue that Chilwell is more nailed on because Alonso is out for a while, and Reece James, we have seen Odoi playing on the right wing back. Also, Aspilicueta can play there, and for Man City, you all know rotation can happen at any time. And I think also Trent and Livramento are usually nailed on. So that's for the defense. Just make sure you go with left wing backs, right wing backs who are very attacking, so you can get the maximum points from them. And then to the midfield, I've gone for Salah there, who's owned by almost everyone in the FPL community. So make sure you just have Salah. And then the debate comes with either Son or Kane. Personally, I will go for Son because I think Son is cheaper, and Son has been more in form in the Premier League. So I think he's nailed. He's a better option in my opinion. But if you want, you can go for Son and Kane, or even if you want, you can go for neither of them if you don't trust Tottenham. Then also Foden there, 8.3 million. Foden has blanked in the past 2 game weeks, but we saw against United he's a very attacking player. So with Foden and Man City players, it's just up to you to choose whether you want them in your team, especially you know how Pep can be with rotating players. So I advise, if you have Man City players, just make sure you have a good bench just in case one of them misses to play, which is usually very likely. And then we have Jota there. So I'm going for Jota. Firmino might be out until January, so I think that will be ideal to have Jota. And also with AFCON coming up in January, Salah and Mane might be departing to go and play for their national teams. So Jota might be one to keep for a very long time, and I think it's ideal to have him. And then Brownhill just there as a bench enabler. He plays games, but I don't think he's had any attacking returns. Usually scores 2 points, but it's good to have him because he plays. You can also go for Bissouma, who I think is more attacking, and because of Brighton's style of play, you can have either Brownhill or Bissouma there, or just any 4.4 million midfielder. It's really your choice on who you trust and who you want. But I'd either go for Brownhill or Bissouma in that position. Then next to the strikers, Wilson, 7.3 million. For this particular position for Wilson, or just generally on strikers, you have you don't have a lot of many options, but there are some options. You can either go for Wilson, you can go for Tony, you can go for Juan Jimenez. There are a lot of strikers, but of late strikers have not been scoring a lot of points. It's mainly been the attackers, the midfielders, and the defenders who have been scoring a lot of points. So I think for strikers, it's just up to you on who you trust the most. For me, I think I'll go for Wilson. Under new management, we saw how he was playing under Eddie Howe when he was at Bournemouth. He was scoring goals for fun, although they were playing poorly. So I think Wilson is a good option. But I also think Huang is also a good option, because I think after game week 12 they have Norwich and Burnley, who are not so good defensively. And then you can also go for Pukki if you still trust in the Pukki party, which was here last year but one. If you still want to go on that ride again, you can have Pukki and a new management, maybe the new manager bounce there. And then the Watford, Josh King. Watford have very hard fixtures. So I think Wilson, Tony, and also you can also go for Vardy if you have the extra cash. Or also if you have the extra cash, you can go for Harry Kane, who is also, I think, a very good differential, because many people are going for Son instead of Kane. So you are able to get in Kane, who I think is also on form following his international scoring hat-tricks for fun, is also a good option. Then Antonio, for someone like me who has had Antonio since game week 1, I think now it's difficult to sell him because of his price rise. I think now he's around 8.2, 8.3 million. So it will be very difficult to try and bring him back in. So that's why if you have Antonio, I advise you to just hold, because now I think you have been sucked into the Antonio ride, which will be there until he picks up an injury. So I think you just have to keep him. And then Broha from Southampton, also a good enabler. He played a couple of matches, but he picked up an injury, so he's gone back to the bench. But he comes on and I think he has the attacking ability to come on and still score a goal. I think that will be it for my wildcard template and my advice on the wildcard. Make sure you just have every player playing, every position is catered for. For the defense, have left wing backs and right wing backs, so they can cater for attacking and defending returns. And I think you're all set with your wildcard. I wish you all the best in your wildcard, and I hope you perform better. If you need any help, check out my previous video where I talk about players to watch and players to bring in, players to sell. It might also help you. And so I'd like to thank all of you for watching, and I'll see you all guys later. Bye bye.